Hi, it's Kirk Brewer, the Loan Geek here with another mortgage tip of the week. This week I want to talk to you guys about pre-qualifications. I believe this week's tip may be one of the most important tips I have for you, so I hope you get a lot of value out of it. In this week's tip, I'm going to talk to you about what is a pre-qualification, why you need to get pre-qualified, and when you should go through the pre-qualification process. What is a pre-qualification? Well, as the name would imply, it is a review of your specific financial situation relative to the guidelines and rules of various loan programs before you start looking at homes to make sure that you qualify. Various loan programs have rules for income, assets, debt-to-income ratios, credit, and various other factors that you need to meet to be able to qualify. A good pre-qualification done by a home loan expert will thoroughly review your situation, verify your situation with proper documentation, and make sure that you qualify for the various loan programs that you may be interested in. Why should you get pre-qualified? Well, at the most fundamental level, you don't want to go out looking at homes and putting offers in on homes if you don't qualify to buy them. It's a waste of your time, real estate agent's time, and the seller's time. But even more importantly than that, I don't know if it gets any more important than that, but you need to know if you are qualified, how much you're qualified. You don't want to be looking at $500,000 homes if you qualify for $300,000, or $1 million homes if you qualify for $600,000. So that's one of the big reasons why you should get pre-qualified. The other big reason is simply most sellers, it's very rare that a seller will accept an offer to purchase their home if that offer is not accompanied by a bona fide pre-approval or pre-qualification letter by a reputable lender. So if you want your offer accepted, you better be pre-qualified beforehand. So the final question is, when should you get pre-qualified? Well, obviously it's a pre-qualification, so you should get pre-qualified before you put in offers on homes. However, quite frankly, as I tell all of my clients, it's never too early to get pre-qualified. The pre-qualification process is so important. It is the very first step in the entire home buying process. And so even if you think it's 6 months out or maybe even a year out before you want to start looking at homes, but you know you want to become a homeowner, then it's not too early to get pre-qualified. If your qualifications are smooth and everything's super clean, that's great. You've got the peace of mind of knowing you're qualified. And if nothing changes between the time your pre-qualification was done and when you're ready to put in an offer on a home, then that's wonderful. However, if there are some issues with your ability to qualify, maybe you qualify but not as strongly as you could, or maybe you don't qualify at all at the time we're doing your pre-qualification, we can identify those issues that are creating challenges, identify them early on in the process, and that way we have plenty of time to get those issues addressed, to create a plan, and either get you qualified or improve your qualification long before you start looking at homes. So there you have it. We've covered it at a very high level view here for the purposes of this tip of the week. The one thing I'd like to stress for you is not all pre-qualifications are created equal. Some are better than others. Again, this is why I believe the pre-qualification process is the most important step in the entire home buying process. If it's done right, it's done thoroughly, all of the heavy lifting is done up front so that once you actually get an offer accepted on a home and you officially enter the home loan purchase process, it should be smooth, uneventful, no surprises, no stones were left unturned during the pre-qualification process, and so it can be a smooth and stress-free home buying process. If you have any questions on the pre-qualification process or any other mortgage-related questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. You can go to our website, www.TheLoanGeeks.com. All of our contact information is out there. You can also check us out on Instagram @LoanGeek or our YouTube channel, The Loan Geek. We are The Loan Geeks. We are your full service, low rate mortgage experts. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.